Welcome to Silver Bar Stacker. It's been a while since the last upload, and that's because it's been a ridiculous week. I was running a humongous auction event on the past weekend. Gosh, we're almost up to the next weekend. This past weekend, as you all may or may not know, we were running a massive auction event on eBay. There were over $61 auctions that were live, and quite a few bidders on all of the listings, and it was a lot of fun up until about halfway through the auction event. Half of the auctions were ending on Saturday, so half of them actually ended successfully. I was able to ship out all the ones that were paid for, and those people are enjoying the fruits of their bidding labor with their ounces of gold, their 100-ounce bars, their fractional silver, whatever it may be. They are sitting there and enjoying their orders. But unfortunately, the eBay account was restricted due to high sales volume and due to eBay's team needing to do a secondary review on the account, which they assured me is completely standard procedure. They say that all accounts go through a similar such MC011 restriction or something of that nature within the first 200 to 300 days of their account. This is what I've been told. And they said, oh, well, since you had an unusually high sales volume this weekend, which is not untrue. Our past highest sales volume day was like $2,000 roughly. We had a couple days where we hit $2,000 because we might have sold, like an ounce of gold or something. But that was kind of the max. This weekend was calculated. We ran it. This past weekend, I should say, was calculated in that we purposefully ran dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of auctions. And so, as you can imagine, there was a huge spike in sales volume. It was over 20,000 that we did just on that Saturday alone. And so obviously that would raise some flags, right? And so because of that, the account got this restriction. They said it was going to be 72 business hours starting on Sunday morning. That's Wednesday. So I've been following up daily, but I followed up on Wednesday and been told that it's been expedited and now they're going to have to wait another 48 hours. So it looks like we're going through another weekend of no selling. Thankfully, I have everything going in my favor, I hope. Well, outside of the fact that they're holding over 30 grand in funds, everything else is going in our favor because we just got an email today that we're a top-rated seller, which is not very helpful when you can't sell anything or list anything because your account's on a temporary restriction. So that's the situation right now. And what they said for all the auctions that were supposed to end on Sunday is that, well, once your account is unrestricted, which you will send you an email about it, well, then at that point, all the auctions that we paused that people have active live bids on, well, all that stuff is then going to be resumed in real time, and all those auctions will play out with the amount of time that they had left when they were paused initially. I was like, what the hell, man? That's so weird. So anyways, that's what the heck is going on. It stinks because I had a new trading partner of mine. I had 3 of his pieces that I'm still sitting on that are on paused auctions. And so that's not really cool. We're just sitting here in limbo. But anyways, basically we just have to sit here patiently, wait for eBay to take their time and do their review. They need to review all the tracking info. So everything is shipped through eBay's automated system, and so tracking is automatically uploaded. So that was really the initial issue, in addition to the high spike in sales volume. So since all of that stuff, I went over with multiple phone reps, which by the way are very unhelpful because they're completely disconnected from the team that handles the review. But some of these eBay reps know a little, more about that process, and so I had some of them send like personalized emails to them to kind of plead my case or whatever to expedite this, and hopefully we'll be back up and running. But this is ever since this happened, I've been tirelessly working on trying to get the website up and trying to get products sorted out for the website, because this is a lesson learned. Like, if you are only reliant on one thing, let's say you were only reliant on YouTube. Okay, well, what happens if YouTube goes under, or all of a sudden nobody gives a crap about YouTube? Well, then you're in trouble, right? Some people will have all their social media following just on Facebook. Well, what if Facebook sucks, right? What if Facebook already sucks? And so the same way, if you're trying to get in the habit of selling things, you gotta have an alternative to the LCS, have an alternative to just eBay, right? Because what if eBay shuts you down for, a week? What if they shut you down for 3 months? What if they shut you down and never give you your money back, and you're just screwed? So you got to have backup plans and just figure out how to move forward. So website incoming as well. Anyways, let's break into these packages. We just want to give an update about what the heck is going on, because Silverstruck the other day, he's like, hey, I want to buy some of those Bill of Rights rounds from you. I'm like, yeah, not a problem. Only issue is that my damn eBay store is down. So so you want to have an alternative for people like that who are just trying to get something. All right, well then, if we had a website, then it wouldn't matter at all. So let's take a look and see some of the new pickups we got. Got my box of Engelhard Dental and Modern Australia poured bars, and there's a reason for that. It's relevant to what's inside here. I was fortunate enough to find a couple of really, really unique things. They're actually not metals, but they are vintage pieces. I'm very excited about them, and I'm mainly excited about these because I really don't truthfully know what the heck these are. I haven't, in fact, even done any research, and so if anybody has any idea what these are, what they're used for, maybe we have some dentists in the house who might be able to tell us what these are used for. And this one comes in a nice case, and I was actually able to get a nice deal on this. I don't think it's a very high demand item that people are necessarily seeking out, so I was able to put in a best offer and get a nice deal on it. Came with the case and everything. And so this is the original case of what it is that I'm about to open. Now before I open this, let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. And this is actually, these two items actually fall in line with the Engelhard Dental portion of this box, not the Modern Australia poured section of this box. And so what I'm actually going to end up doing is I'm going to cover up the Modern Australia poured bar section on this box and convert this into just an Engelhard Dental box, and I'm going to use my old Engelhard Australia Modern poured bars box again, and I'm going to start using this for my modern poured bars. So let's go ahead and take a look at this first dental product that we got here. Very interesting thing. I really wish I had done research on this, but I haven't had time to research this, so if somebody knows what these are used for, that would be great. But these are basically separating discs. If you notice down here, Engelhard Industries Incorporated. So this original box of Baker, you'll see a lot of the Baker dental stuff. These are a dental product. Comes in a nice box. And these are actually, oh, they've put it in a nice, yeah, so these are almost like separating discs. I'm not sure what these are used for. Maybe it's to separate your teeth. I think that's what it might be, because this is a dental product, so maybe to separate the gap between your teeth. That's my best guess at what separating discs are used for. But if you've got any dentists in the house, especially older dentists, you might know what improved separating discs might have been useful for. That would be great. I managed to pick up a couple boxes of these, and I think that it's quite cool that if there's something that has the Engelhard name on it, and well, if you like Engelhards, then why not collect? There we go. So we've got these to add to the museum. The SBS Museum is what I like to call it. And in addition to that, look at this. Now this is the same thing. It's a nice box of separating discs. Okay, but what makes this one special that this is the original box. Okay, so now this comes with different sizes of separating discs. You've got cups and flats. So the top are cups, and then you got the flats. Super thin, washers. You got the quick cut, and then you got the 7/8 extra thin. So, Baker Dental. Very interesting stuff, huh? So what I was thinking about doing is, I've got all these separating discs. I was thinking I'm going to make stack packs out of these. So I'm going to put a single Engelhard separating disc into various stack packs. And then what's going to happen is we're going to go ahead and also throw some additional dental products in those stack packs. Because, these are there's not a lot of this stuff out there. These are the only ones I'm aware of. And so it would be kind of cool if I was able to kind of share some of these weird, quirky little things with everyone. And so that's where we get stack packs to come in, right? Like, all these dental products, like, it would be nice to make stack packs out of some of this stuff. So go ahead and move all of my Engelhard modern board stuff into this new box. Perfect. Now we can get these inside here. Perfect fit. Literally a perfect fit, I think. Yep. Wow. Could it be literally perfect? Yeah, it's... Oh, except for this one. No, it's not. We'll have to figure out how that's going to be packed later, but we got almost a full box there once we figure out how to jigsaw that in there. Now, this is another awesome pickup that I really, really was excited to snag. And it's probably going to be my last pickup for a while because this really broke the bank, and with eBay withholding my funds too, it just, money is a little bit tight. Finally penetrated it. Usually they have those little, things that you can break them open easy with. This is quite actually a nice item, so I want to be very careful when handling this. In fact, I really need to be wearing gloves for sure on this one. So bear with me. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this bad boy. This one's something that I'm really excited about, actually. So check this out. What is that? That's gold. It's a 5-ounce chunk of gold right there is what that is. Super, super excited to grab this. The second I saw it, I knew I had to grab it. And that's a Engelhard, baby. Oh yeah. It's berry white. So So there's a huge difference between a modern poured Engelhard Silver Australia bar versus a pure gold Engelhard. And look at that baby. Look at that baby. Oh yeah. Bow 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 bow.